Imagine a world where luxury is not just defined by wealth, but by craftsmanship, heritage, and a vision that transcends time. That world comes to life in the form of the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail, a car so rare, so extraordinary, that it stands above everything else ever created on four wheels. This isn't just an automobile, it's a floating masterpiece on land, a private yacht disguised as a car, a creation designed not for the many but for the very few who can commission the unimaginable. The story of the Boat Tail begins with Rolls-Royce's revival of coach building, a craft that harks back to the golden era of motoring when the wealthy elite would order cars to be built exactly to their tastes. But this is not a nod to the past, it is the future of bespoke luxury. The Boat Tail was born from a vision of three extremely wealthy patrons, each desiring something never seen before, a car that would not only carry their legacy but also embody their lifestyle, passions, and story. Its design is inspired by the world of yachts, a world that perfectly symbolizes exclusivity, elegance, and freedom. The sweeping rear deck of the Boat Tail, constructed with hand-polished wood and stainless steel inlays, resembles the stern of a luxury yacht cutting through calm waters. Under the sunlight, the car glistens like a jewel, its curves flowing as if sculpted by the sea breeze itself. Every inch of the Boat Tail is crafted by hand, taking years of meticulous artistry to bring into existence. One of the most iconic features of this masterpiece is its rear deck, which opens like a butterfly to reveal an exquisite hosting suite. Inside, there is a custom-designed champagne chiller, handcrafted crystal glasses, silver cutlery, and even a parasol that rises with elegance to provide shade during a seaside picnic. This is not about transportation, this is about creating experiences. It is a moving celebration of life's finest pleasures, designed for people whose lives are not bound by ordinary luxury but defined by extraordinary moments. As you move around the Boat Tail, the details are overwhelming. The paint itself is a story, a shade created exclusively for its owner, infused with shimmering flakes that reflect the light like ocean waves. No two boat tails are alike, for each one is born from the personal identity of its commissioner. One boat tail, famously revealed to the world, was inspired by the owner's love story and even matched to his partner's favorite pearl color. Every element, from the dashboard clock to the leather stitching, was personalized down to the smallest detail, making the car not just transportation but a living memoir of the owner's soul. The interior is no less breathtaking. Open the coach doors, and you are welcomed into an environment where time seems to slow down. The seats are wrapped in the softest leather Rolls-Royce has ever produced, dyed in bespoke shades to match the exterior. Hand-polished wood veneers stretch across the dashboard like the deck of a yacht, and embedded within the center is a timepiece so rare that it could easily belong in a private collection of haute horology. Every surface, every switch, every material is chosen with purpose, reflecting the taste of someone who doesn't just buy a car but commissions a legacy. Beneath the artistry lies the heart of Rolls-Royce engineering. The Boat Tail is powered by a mighty 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine, a silent yet powerful masterpiece that delivers effortless performance. But make no mistake, this car is not about speed. It is about grace. It is about moving with a presence so commanding that the world seems to pause and admire. Driving the Boat Tail is less about acceleration and more about floating, an experience of gliding through streets as though the car is sailing across the ocean. Perhaps what makes the Boat Tail even more fascinating is its value. Estimated at around $28 million, it is the most expensive new car in the world. But its worth is not measured in money. For those who commission such a car, wealth is already infinite. Its value lies in its uniqueness, its story, and its irreplaceable artistry. There will never be another Boat Tail like yours, because no other person's vision, lifestyle, or identity is the same. This is not a car you buy. This is a car you co-create with Rolls-Royce's most skilled artisans and engineers, over a process that takes years of collaboration. Every Boat Tail is a symbol of timeless exclusivity. In a world where cars are mass-produced, where even the rarest hypercars are limited to dozens, the Boat Tail exists as a whisper of another world, a world where one car belongs to one person, forever. It is a signature, a private yacht for the road, a museum piece that moves. Even parked in a silent showroom, it radiates presence, as if telling the story of its owner without a word spoken. When the Boat Tail was first unveiled to the public, it did not just make headlines, it redefined the meaning of luxury. People didn't see a car, they saw a philosophy. They saw what happens when human imagination is allowed to dream without compromise, when the best designers, engineers, and craftsmen come together to create a singular vision of perfection. The boat tail is not about beating the competition, not about numbers, not about lap times, it is about celebrating the extraordinary art of being alive. For its owners, driving the boat tail is like conducting an orchestra of elegance. The sound of the V12 engine hums softly like a symphony in the background. The breeze dances through the open cabin. The world outside turns to watch as a car unlike any other passes by, its silhouette glowing like a sculpture in motion. People may see just a car, but the owner feels something far deeper, a reflection of their life, their taste, and their timeless legacy. And so, the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail stands as the pinnacle of human imagination in the automotive world. A jewel that rolls on four wheels, a yacht that sails on land, and a masterpiece that will remain timeless even as generations pass. In a world where everything can be bought, the boat tail proves that true luxury is not about possession, it is about creation. It is about crafting something so unique that it will never be repeated again. It is about leaving behind not just a car, but a story, a statement, and a legacy that will echo through history. For those fortunate enough to witness it, the boat tail is unforgettable. For those privileged enough to own it, it is eternal.